It is now 5:37 p.m. on November 26, 2012, Monday. So, yes, back to what I was saying. I begged my caseworker to let me go home. This was in 1986. And she talked with the judge and talked with my parents and was able to make arrangements for me to be allowed to come back home on Christmas Eve of 1986. And to make a very long story short, when I came home, there was a homemade banner that my mother had made that said "Welcome Home" with my name at the end. The Christmas tree was done up, and I always get nostalgic for like a lot of the Christmas ornaments and stuff that was really popular in the 80s, the big fat bulbs and the ridiculously shiny baubles that, like, if you handle them too much, the paint flakes off of them. The tinsel, although, you know, as I've gotten older, I off and on lived with cats, so I learned that tinsel is very bad around cats, especially cats. Dogs are a little bit more like, I'll just knock the damn thing down and walk away and be like, I didn't do it. But cats will just kind of be like, yeah, I ate some tinsel. You're gonna find that the litter box is extra festive, but tinsel is actually very dangerous for cats. So if you own any cats this year, please refrain from using tinsel. It can be very, very hazardous unless your cats are trained. I'm sorry, cats are really hard to train. If your cats are trained, God bless you, because cats are stubborn, little furry, cute little shits. And you know, just in general, avoid tinsel altogether. You know, if you must use tinsel, I don't know, decorate one room and make sure the cat stays out. I don't know, but it can be very sharp around the edges, and it can tear through them as it goes through their body. It's gross. Anyway, so but you know, just different nostalgic things about the holidays. I will see it in the store, and I'll think back to that very bittersweet Christmas. My father gave up drinking on that night as well. And he wasn't a bad alcoholic. You know, there's a lot of you know, a lot of my friends that grew up in that time frame go, oh yeah, you know, my parents drank and they were violent and they were this and they were that. And my father wasn't. He was he was what you called a crying drunk. He'd sit there in his easy chair after coming home from a night of you know, hanging out with the buddies at the bar, and he'd have his 40 wrapped in a paper bag, you know, sitting on his sitting on the armrest, and he would watch his TV shows, and he would just have tears streaming down his face. And out of respect, my mother would leave him alone unless he needed something, like needed something to eat, or you know, maybe something to drink, like coffee or something to sober up. You know, I used to try to climb into his lap and hug him because I felt bad, you know. And my mother was like, no, let's leave him alone. Let's leave Daddy alone. He doesn't, you know, he's not happy right now. You know, and, you know, even if I did bug him, he didn't get mad or anything. He just kind of would look at me as if he was looking right through me, but his eyes were so full of pain that it was like, I can't cuddle with my daddy anymore. He's hurting so bad I can't even help him. Because I always had this thing of wanting to be strong for my parents. And my children are home. To be continued.